Alright, and one, here we go. It's an energy weather update. I did a pre-shuffle on this, I always do for these readings, and I asked, what do you want to tell everybody about these energies? You know, it's a very strange sort of thing going on right now. It's bigger than the planets pulling on the core energies and things like that, what's happening right now. You remember I was talking about September, and I said it's one of those months where at some point you might say up to the sky or to a friend or to yourself, is Mercury fucking retrograde? Because people keep showing up and things keep coming back, you know? We're at that time. We're in that bubble of energy right now as part of the month of September, right? Just trying to break it. There's no calendars in the energy, but just trying to put a time frame on it, some brackets around it. Well, that might be happening. The thing is, and I didn't really see this, I'll be honest, I didn't see this little part of it coming. Maybe I wasn't paying attention enough, I don't know. But it's a bit of an energy of the student becomes the master. You get some enlightenment, son, from somebody. It's your energy, but it's crossing the student here. So in other words, you're about to learn, look, all I'm going to tell you is this. Be open right now to learning something. It's maybe even something about your past that you thought you figured out. Oh, I know all about that, Steve. Okay, all right, cool. But there's always something else. Think about a movie. Right, there's a lot of people see movies often, like a lot of times. They'll go, you always run into that fucker. I've seen Star Wars over 50 times. You know, okay, wow. I mean, you know, there's people who have seen it over 1,500 probably. But each time, within the first 5 or so, we'll say. But realistically, each time you see it, you notice things you didn't see before. The human brain is terrible at paying attention. That's why eyewitnesses are a nightmare. If somebody ever points at you and says, that's the one, that's who robbed the store, you can bet your ass you're going to be sitting in a jail cell. And they're probably wrong. But eyewitnesses are the worst. If you ever get eyewitnessed by somebody, you're fucked 9 times out of 10. So that's what I'm saying. We don't always view the past properly. We don't always get everything out of it that we were going to get. The student becomes the master here. You're about to get some enlightenment. When I say the student becomes the master, I think it's a case of someone you think you're teaching is teaching you. Okay? It's a bit of that. I mean, there's no other way I could phrase it. Just keep in mind there's more for you to learn here a little bit. Somebody you think you're, maybe it's something you learned from your kids. I don't know. It comes through direct communication. 8 of Wands, one of the strongest energies of communication I've seen come off it. Sometimes it's forward movement, right? Sometimes I call it 8 dildos. It's like getting hit over the head with all kinds of passion. Sometimes, I mean, I don't know. But it's direct communication. That's where it comes from. And it is a game motherfucking changer. And this Wheel of Fortune is bookending, read with this. You know, if they were in a reading, they'd be like that, right? Bookends. Right, read with this student here, and this wheel turns everything 180 degrees. Not 360, that'd be a full circle. 180, that's half. Right, that's turning around the exact opposite. I just have to clear that up. There's still a lot of readers out there with channels saying, and they're going to do a complete 360 and come towards you. Well, that probably not. You know, that's probably complete 360 and keep walking away from you. Anyway, get your shit right. All right, come on. It's math. It's what the energy is made of. It's made of fucking math. It's how it's measured by people that know math. It's measured with, even music is math. You know, it's all math. A lot of music students get disappointed. They go to music school thinking, oh, I'm just going to play my instrument and do whatever. It ends up being a big math course. Yeah, because it's math. All right, here we go. The end of the day here, the student becomes the master to something you get through communication, some kind of enlightenment. So that's just the surface energy. It's kind of what's happening, right? Let's pull 3 cards in a bottom card, right? On you, on this energy, I don't know, on something. Maybe on whatever that is the universe is talking about there in the pre-shuffle. I don't know. Either way, these kind of moments happen in life, right? You learn the darndest things from the darndest people sometimes. I don't know. Something you thought you knew. That's what it is. You think you know people all the time. You think you know situations all the time. You think you know yourself sometimes. That's the moment you stop learning. Stop thinking you know about anything, right? Leave your mind open. Be like water. Water takes the shape of whatever it's poured into. It's what it is. You'll learn more that way. But anyway, this is a very good energy to provide you with some clarity about something. Whoa, 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 that's it. We're done. Okay, those wanted to fall out. They're right there. I'm going to let them drop. Boom, 2 cards. I'm going to finish putting these back exactly as they are. I always love it when shit like that happens. It's the Hierophant. These 2 go like this. So that's an Ace of Cups. And that's an Ace of Swords. Wow. Are we playing poker? Am I going to win? One more ace. Come on, baby. Come on. Daddy needs a new Porsche. Give me, come on, one more. I don't even have one in the first place. But anyway, it's 10 Pentacles. No Porsche for me. No, I get a Yaris. I said a used Yaris. I only mentioned that car. Somebody wrote in they have a Yaris. They're like, stop picking on my car, Steve. I only mentioned it because I run past one. I run 5 days a week, and I run past one. I guess she doesn't leave for work yet. I say she because no guy is driving a Yaris. Anyway, I just thought it was a funny name for a fucking car. A Yaris. What the fuck? I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying. Anyway, I guess that's all I get here. All right. It's a very big thing you need to learn. It's something about how someone feels about you in your life. Or you realize how you feel about someone. I don't know. It is what it is. It's something very important, though. I mean, this is a big deal. These are big deal cards. That's a big deal card. It's all very big deal. You get some truth, right? Maybe you, I could phrase it like this if I were, trying to be the oracle on the hill or something like that. I could phrase it in the sense of somebody's about to enter your life, and it's just someone who touches you in some way, awakens something inside you. I don't want to get all. I don't mean you need to call the police and file a complaint or something. I mean it's like a guru in a way. It's sort of a guru energy on the Hierophant. Okay? Somebody comes into you. No, it's not me. Oh, it's you, Steve. I'm new here. It might be you. It's not. I'm not part of these readings. It's someone else. Something else in your life. It could be something I say that draws you to that person. But this is a big deal. Ace of Swords, let's go. So yeah, somebody enters your world. They prove very important for you. They prove to be a big deal. Ace of Swords. Why is it? Oh, come on now. Oh, wow. I would say none so blind as those who will not see, but there's nothing so, I'll twist that a little bit. There is nothing so fucking hard to whatever this truth is, it stays in your mind. There's nothing so hard to get rid of as something that we missed. I was pretty much right in the energy when I talked earlier about going to see a movie a second, a third, a fourth time. You see things you didn't see the first time. It's a bit of that. This is something you might be inclined to be just a truth or a person that you suddenly develop some feelings for, or they suddenly develop you, or you suddenly realize there's a connection, or they say something that changes everything and points you in a new direction. There's something. Whatever it is, it's something you might beat yourself up about not seeing before. I encourage you not to do that. It's not a big deal. Okay? It's not a big deal. What's on top? The Death card. See what I'm saying? It's a game changer. It changes a lot. There's someone entering. It is someone. It feels like a fucking person. I won't lie to you. It could be, I say it feels like a person. It could be a chipmunk. I mean, it's some sort of living creature. Okay? It's a critter of some kind, and I will include human beings in critter. All right? It could be, but it's probably a person. It's a big deal. This is very, very, this is on a spiritual level. Why is the Death card here? See the Strength card. You're about to have some kind of passion reignited because of this person. I can only be general. There's thousands of people watching. What do you want me to do? Okay? For some of you, I'll be a little bit specific. For a few of you, they reignite a passion. They reignite something like you fall in love with music again. You fall in love with, I don't know, auto mechanics again. I don't know. You fall in love with something that you put down a long time ago. You fall back in love with it. Happens all the time to people, Pick it back up. A hobby you had as a kid, you put down through all middle age, you're 70 years old, all of a sudden, you're skateboarding again, which is, it's fine if you got the money for the hip replacements, knock yourself out, have some fun. What's the bridging energy here? It's an extreme example, but it is what it is. It's the page. What did I just say? It's my student. What have we been talking about? Page of Pentacles, the bridging energy here. Again, and the student is attached to this thing here. You're about to learn something. And don't beat yourself up about it, whatever it is. Why did I ever put this down? Why did I ever stop? Why didn't I see this about this person? Why? Well, I'm all for asking why, but I'd rather you ask why more philosophically than just because you want to find an excuse to drink. Okay? I mean, that's not really a reason to ask why. All right. So, I'm going to take these two cards together. It's a passion of some kind. I get that. The cup floweth fucking over. Why is the 10 of Pentacles here? Let's go. It really is an energy where something comes back. The catalyst is someone. Okay? Something someone says to you. It could be. And a lot of times, and I said in the pre-shuffle, it comes from the darndest sources. It might be somebody that you feel superior to. Don't take that the wrong way. I'm not saying you're some prick emperor or something like that. I just mean like an adult feels superior to a child, right? You think you're teaching the little kid something, right? And the kid schools you, I mean, it is what it is. I remember when I was a kid, one of my dad's friends tried to teach me about turtles. I studied animals like crazy when I was a kid, and my brain, it takes in, I have a good aptitude for learning things. I learn very, very, very quickly. And by the time, I knew more about turtles than this guy, and he was just rattling off stuff that was nonsense. And at that age, I didn't know to keep my mouth shut. I corrected him left and right. And I think he felt like an idiot when I was done, a little bit, And I'm not saying that you feel like an idiot here, but that's part of that 10 of Wands that was crossing here. You might beat yourself up a little bit, right? There might be some little fucker who corrects you about turtles. I don't know. Anyway. 10 of Pentacles. Why is it here? 10 of Pentacles. Why is it here? Oh, fucking hell, I keep shuffling. I remember that. Oh, yeah. Oh, Jesus. I remember he was talking about the red-eared slider and the paint turtle. The red-eared slider and the painted turtle here in North America, the red-eared slider is an invasive species. And he was saying, no, they're both from here, they're both this and that. I just went off on him. And no, the red-eared, no, that's not true. And that's not how you tell them apart. You tell them, oh, man, I remember that guy. Well, he felt stupid. I know he was just trying to be all wise and stuff, but don't make shit up. If you're talking to kids and you're trying to be smart, don't be like my dad's friends and just make shit up. I mean, then you're giving kids bad information, then they move forward with that. If you don't know about it, don't talk about it. God, geez, I wish the world would learn that at some point. The devil. The devil's tower of some kind here. Why did I say devil? I don't know. He's nowhere near here, but I smell it. It's a tower crossing this. It's something, whatever this is, it's something you thought you knew or you should have known or you haven't felt it for a long time, so it hits you like a ton of bricks. We could put it that way. I mean, it's overwhelming. Can I put it? Look at the wave behind her. It's overwhelming, whatever this is. It's overwhelming. What's on top here? The 4 of Cups. Why didn't I see this before? It's something you can't ignore. Something that forces you to look at a past behavior. Forces you to look at the way you approach your life. This 10 of Pentacles represents your life. Okay? Your day-to-day life. Your house, your family, everything you do, your dog, all of it. Your Yaris, the whole fucking thing. It forces you to look at it. It's like a quiet, still energy, Don't let it get you. Don't let that 10 of Wands that was crossing over here get you, whatever this is. Why is that 4 of Cups here? The 4 of Pentacles, yeah. Well, I would say you're being forced to confront a fear, but I want to see what's bridging this. Yeah, it's the 9 of Swords. It's anxiety. I'm right. Sometimes people, I have to be general here because it's just, there's thousands of people watching. What do you want me to do? But sometimes in life, there's someone, I'm going to phrase it this way, take it as it resonates. It might play out a little different, but I have to find a way to phrase this. All jokes aside about Yarises and red-eared sliders and whatever, but Sometimes in life, and it's the darndest thing here, it might be a child, it could be, whatever, like I said, but sometimes in life, somebody shows up and they just by the sheer nature of you coming in contact with their energy, they make you look at things that show you why your life is the way it is. Now, whether that's good or bad, it depends. Both energies are present. I mean, I'm saying that someone shows up and their energy forces you to look at why your life is the way it is. Now, that could be positive or negative. If your life is shit, you'll see all the things that you were afraid to do, things you held back from, things you should have paid attention to but didn't, things you didn't allow yourself to feel. Is a very strong energy here with the Ace of Cups. Okay? That's the negative side. On the positive side, it may show you how you dodged bullets, and which can boost your confidence and make you feel good. We dodge bullets in life all the time. Perhaps for some of you on the positive side of that energy, you might dwell in the Ten of Wands on what ifs, and X shows back up. Let's just pick an example. It's just catch my drift. It's just an example. And X shows back up, and they're driving a Yaris, right? And you're like, the person you married ended up, you got a BMW, you got a nice house. They're driving a Yaris and still working at 7-Eleven, and barely bumming $20 off you still after all that time. You dodged a bullet. I mean, it's an extreme example, but there's something coming to show you something. There's an energy coming towards you. It is fucking cathartic as fuck. It is huge. It's very, very powerful, okay? And it's a truth that comes in. It's something you see that you should have seen, or, whatever. Feel that you should have felt. It might reignite an old passion in you. It might be whatever. It could be a whole bunch of it. It could be all of it for you. Whatever the case, at its core, it shows you something about your life, about either the things you were afraid of, or the things you did. It either shows you the things you didn't do, or the things you're glad you didn't do. Okay, can we put it that way? Now, why is the Nine Swords here then? Well, both sides of that can cause anxiety, right? You might beat you. What about that? Well, that X, Steve, that sounds terrible. I mean, I'd be happy I dodged that bullet. You might be, but you might also need to figure out why you went for that person back then in the first place, and do some subtraction and figure out who you are, subtract who you are now from why you went for that person, and get some kind of an answer. It'll help show you who you are, right? Somewhere in the in-between of when you were with that person who bums money, or steals money out of your wallet and all that stuff, to the great life you have now, somewhere in between there is why. And it's extremely important. It's a chance for you to understand it. And in that why, you might beat yourself up a little bit. Don't. Okay? Just take the lesson. Be the student. Absorb it. It'll help you moving forward. That's all. It's a rare opportunity. It's nothing bad. It's a rare opportunity. And people come back all the time. I've been alive long enough to know that people show up, but these energies show up all the time. Right now, it's particularly strong. It's crossed by a Hierophant. It's a Hierophant crossing an Ace of Swords. So it's a big deal. So pay attention. Everything matters. Anything you learn in this energy. And how long is this energy lasting? I'd say between now and the end of the fucking month, to be honest with you. But I'd say between now at least and the 10-10 portal type time frame. It is anything you learn in this is extremely strong. Yeah, it's almost like the universe is trying to show you something, trying to get you to notice something, and it's doing it through bringing back things that might stir emotion. It does that a lot with like movies as well. We talked about movies earlier and seeing it several times. There's a reason you're seeing it several times. Most people never figure it out. They never figure out why'd you go see Star Wars 1,500 times? What is it about it? You like Wookiees, or you got some kind of fantasy or something? I have no idea what's going on. There's some deeper reason than they just like the whole sci-fi thing and the whole soul and the what the hell is it called with the light sword, the lightsaber thing. I mean, I don't know. I mean, you could watch Thundar the Barbarian and get a lightsaber. I mean, it can't be that. It's got to be more than that. There's something they identify with in there, right? There's a reason for it. There's a reason we do things like that. There's a reason people come back, even on a small level. And right now, it's a big level. It's something for you to notice for sure. All right, that's your reading. I hope it was helpful. I've done my best. It's a very important time. I like this. Some of you might actually, with the sun and the pre-shuffle, be happy to see whoever comes back. You might be. But there's a deeper meaning. Right? So dig for it a little bit. I think it'll be blatantly obvious, to be honest with you, with the Death card, the Strength card here, and a student sitting on top of it. It's a big deal. That's you in a tower over here. Try not to get in this. Okay, there's no need for that. That's your reading. Good luck.